All right, I'm taking a break real quick. And why I'm taking a break from doing things around here, I'm watching all these YouTube channels that all these people are. You know, what is funny is most of these people claim to be real. Most of these YouTubers that are involved in this scam racket, whatever you want to call it, I've gotten my lockup. Most of these people's YouTube mods are in lockup, in my lockup tank. That's why they've been sending all these women, trying to get them out of prison, right? That's why the names on the channels consistently change. What is it? It's a racket, folks. It's a scam, right? They're trying to say now they all turned on each other, right? Griff, Benny Keys, No Thanks Doug, Ernie Shell, Jim Toe Jim Bob, and all their mods and everything have done very bad things. For even Griff, right now they're saying Griff's. Right, these people are all. I wouldn't doubt it being investigated or being looked into for all kinds of things. So, what do they do? What is it? It's a potsy. It's a scam, a gang, a crew, a racket. And I want to thank God Almighty, Jesus Himself, for not getting me involved in it. And I told these folks, I don't do drama. I don't do lies. It ain't in my contract. I can't do that. I'm not going to create lies. I'm not going to cover up lies. That most of these people are very violent people. They're very violent, right? They've hacked my channel. They've hacked so many people's channels, which is against the law. And they're being tracked, right? We know about all their burner phones. We know about all the uh, women that have come from these channels either trying to get naked photos of us or some kind of info so they can tell Ernie or they could tell Griff or they could tell Benny Keys. You folks are extortionists. That's what you folks are. Extortionist. And that's against the law. And I know you guys think, well, there's nothing anyone could do about it because where there's power in numbers, we got a big organization and everything. You're wrong, folks. There is power in numbers, but there's also power in massive death, and that's what these folks have caused, right? And it's going to get worse. They're all scammers. Well, you know how many women have been coming from them channels, this crime drama channels, messaging me all kinds of stuff, trying to butter me up. Why? Because I ain't dumb. I'm stupid, folks. I'll admit that I do have a disability, and I got paperwork and all the doctors to prove it, right? But street smarts, that's different. These folks are scammers, plain out. And they wrapped, some of them should have just let it be and walked away, changed their whole content, whatever it may be. But they didn't. They stuck and hung in there for views and subs. But little do they know, they're wanted men with real life warrants for them. Well, some warrants have been faked, probably. And that's the thing. It's so corrupt, folks, in the United States. The country has been sacked, right? The civilians, our society, has been sacked. It's been overtaken by a bunch of tyrants. And they keep spewing out, we got to stick together. There's power in numbers. I'm like, they're going to get rid of all you folks. Literally, right? Your powers in numbers don't mean nothing when it comes to federal government. and a country and a society being overthrown. Even YouTube has been overthrown. So, do I think that most of these people are in a lot of people's lockup tanks for harassing them, whatever it may be, for getting photos or whatever it may be, and trying to use it to blackmail and extortion people? Folks, YouTube is just like you walking down the streets. The same laws that are on the street consist in YouTube. You folks ain't making movies. You ain't famous. You ain't nothing. And you're extorting people. I've been going through it my whole life, right? I know exactly what they're doing, who's up to it, what are they doing? Wrestling stuff, right? They're trying, it's all wrestling script. I can't stand wrestling. It's fake ass. Get into judo, karate, kung fu, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, uh, wrestling, real Roman wrestling, like in high school. I love that. I was a wrestler myself, a real life wrestler, right? Not not this stuff WWF or whatever, all scripted or whatever. And, it's all fake, folks. And I can't believe the women that got into it, used, abused. Some of them slept with all these dudes, being passed around by these YouTube creators. It's unreal. It's unbelievable, right? Nobody wants anything to do with them because they're affiliated with this one channel. And as soon as they message you or come into your chat, you already know they're not here because they like you. They're here to get either info, intel, or try and monkey with your head. Whatever they do, right? They think it's a game. I'm like, no, it's real life. They're like, you people are going real life on it. Yeah, because life is real, folks. That's what they do, right? The government don't care about nothing but making it safe. And YouTube is not safe. These folks are not making movies. They don't have production people. They don't have nothing. It's all made up. They're not cops. They're not government people. They're not. That's the problem. These idiots have been dressing up and doing things like they're real police, like Ernie Shell. They're not cops like Anthony Garino, right? They're not real cops, folks. That's how they've been taking your kids. That's how they've been raping your women. That's how they've been doing all kinds of crap. They're dressing up as cops. They're making people think they're cops. We got a team out here that's running around. Well, it's not our team, but it's someone's team. They're not cops, right? They're only cops when they need somebody beat down or killed or whatever. Then they're not, right? I call them professional hitmen. They're just in blue, right? They're just police officers and whatever. This is what YouTube has done. This is a proven fact, folks. Even out here in this little town, they've picked up people that were police that were sleeping with women, right? I guess from what the rumors say, I don't know if it's true, if they were all banging the same woman or not. I don't know. But what is it? It's a power struggle. It's a grasp for the money, for the bitches, the hoes, the boats, and all the cocaine or whatever they're doing, right? The drugs, whatever, their secret societies. America caused its own demise, folks. And now the other countries are sitting back and they're going, we don't want none of it. America is not what it claimed. What was it? It was Sodom and Gomorrah, the fake ass Messiah, claiming that it was everything that it wasn't. You all been blinded. Most of you women been used and abused. I wouldn't touch your coochies with a 10-foot pole, right? I'm watching channels where women are saying most of these women have sexual diseases, and these poor little ladies on YouTube being accused of all this stuff and everything. How did they get themselves into it? I don't know. I don't know. I got so many people trespassing on me right now. It's not funny. right? So what do I think? I think you folks have been taken for a ride. I think most of these people are wanted for murder, sexual violence against women, scams, all kinds of stuff. Uh, I'll tell you what, I'd hate to be their producer if this was all scripted and these people are all part of a some kind of a movie segment, TV, whatever. They're hoping it gets picked up, but they're trying everything. It's all scripted. We're under this production coming. There ain't no production coming. There ain't shit. You folks got caught scamming, raping, and pillaging YouTube, whatever it is, right? People, whatever it is. You folks got caught. People seen through the lies that you folks created. And I've asked you folks numerous times on these channels, are you folks with a real production company? Is this a real movie? Are you folks who you say you are? And they all claim they are. But the evidence showed they ain't nothing. Nobody will touch it. Nobody want. We've been calling everybody. Everyone, they are not with us, right? They're not with us. We don't know who's telling you that, Mr. Kramer, but they are not with us. It's lies, folks. Lies. And these folks keep saying there's power in numbers, and I'm like, we're heading for another uh, Reich or something in America or whatever. There is power in numbers, folks, but not when you're scamming. You folks, the only reason you folks came together was you got caught stealing, raping, trafficking, drugs, you name it. The one idiot is on there snorting cocaine. The other idiot that's supposed to be involved with all this crime stuff is shooting junk in front of kids and talking about sleeping with his cousins. You folks are sick. You need help. You really do. America needs help, right? They really do. It's unreal what's happening in America. That's why everybody's jumping ship, right? Everybody's asking, where's this going? Where's all that going? We're jumping ship. The ship's going down, folks. And I wasn't on the ship in the first place. I'm the only one that spotted it out. These people are nuts. Scammers, rapists, drug dealers, prostitutes, pimps, you name it. I got there's numerous evidence. These these dudes, Jim Toe, talking about how he banged all these women, tag teaming and everything. Who were the women? Folks, I can say this much. If you slept with any of them YouTubers that are caught, I would go get checked out, folks. Really, they're telling people that if you've been sleeping with them, she's been sleeping with that guy, and then she went to that channel and these you know what, this is the problem with YouTube, right? This is the problem. I do want to thank God I've never slept with any of these women. Thank God. I want to thank God for that, because if I would have slept with one of these women, they're so untrusting. These women are so untrusting. It would have been all over the YouTube pages. It would have been all over, right? Why? Because they're not with the people because they love them or they want to be with them. They're with that person because they want intel or photos or whatever so they can go back to their YouTube head brain, the head honcho that's running the racket, scam, whatever it may be, and give them the info so they could put it all over YouTube, right? It's called extortion. I grew up in the 70s and 80s. Back then they would have beat most of these dudes half to death. That's no lie, right? If back in the 70s and 80s, if we found you trying to get information like that to blackmail or extort people, they would have beat these people half to death. That's no joke. That is the truth. We're living in a different time. Things that you couldn't do 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, these people are doing. And the reason is because we're letting them, right? On the streets, if we found out you were trying to take a photo of our kid or use our photos to lure children or women or even look at it, some of you dudes have been messaging me and you're dudes. We tracked your info and you're asking for sex photos of my body and my penis. You guys are sick. Bunch of gays. That's what happened to and I got nothing against the gays, but when the gays start doing what some of these YouTube creators are doing, sending in women and spies just for intel, they would have been beat half to you wouldn't have found half of these dudes. They would have put they they're lucky Lake Mead. They're lucky Lake Mead dried up because these dudes would have been at the bottom of the Lake Mead 30 years ago. These are sick people. It's a corrupt world, folks. It's a corrupt government. The president, the Pentagon is coming around. Congress and Senate now are with us. You folks are corrupt. You're evil. You sold your souls to the devil, folks. Not me. I'm not marked. I didn't sell nothing. Now, I will admit, my soul has been stolen, probably, or was, but I didn't offer it up to nobody. I didn't sell it, right? I'm already famous for being one of God's kids. So I'm already going through hell. So, and all you folks are God's kids, but most of you are liars and scams. You don't care about nothing but whoever gets the most info to send back to their YouTube creators so they can make front page news. Well, I don't know what country you guys are from, but see, I was born and raised here in America. And the folks that have been doing this, they think they're protected. You're not. You know that as well as I do, folks. You cause too much trouble with people's personal life. You folks have put up private conversations because someone said something wrong, or a YouTube creator offered you $5,000 of a photo of me naked. So you guys, you men out there can look at my penis. You a bunch of sick gays. I hope you weren't in my military. That's the problem, Mr. President. That's the problem, Congress, Senate. You thought that you could use what Lord told you not to do. So you forgave them people and you brought them into our government. You brought them within our society. You brought them into the Pentagon. You brought them into the military. And now the Lord has finally showed you folks that it's over. It's over with. You folks have been caught. You folks went ahead and screwed up everything. Scammers, prostitute, you name it. And I got nothing against women or prostitution. I do have something against men that beat women or use them to profit because they're too dang lazy to go out and get a job, right? And that's the problem with most of these people. Most of these dudes on YouTube cannot work, folks. Either they've been in so much trouble, nobody will hire them, or they're on a list being watched, and therefore nobody will hire them because they just cause so much havoc. And they're not movie people, right? Only after I started my channel saying that I was music and movie and doing all kinds of stuff, then all these people changed. Well, I'm doing a documentary. It's my movie. These folks will take it. They've been doing it my whole life. This is a page right out of the Johnny Kramer manual, right? These folks been scamming, ripping, trespassing, driving people nuts, magic, black magic, evil stuff, folks, spells, just completely nuts. And if you are in another country, if you are watching this, which my stuff is all over countries, other countries, this is what not to do. This is what not to let your country go through. Do not support this madness in our country. And it's only our own country's fault that it's been wrecked, is because we allow these animals to run free in our country, and it destroyed a country. Hello, Kiki Man. I hope everything's going good and your husband's doing good. It's destroyed a country, folks. So if you are in another country and you are watching this, do not do what America does. You are surely to become the next Sodom and Gomorrah. So that's all I have to say about it. They can run my name through the ringer. I can give two craps, people. I'm one man, I'm poor. And that's when they hit you. When you ain't got nothing. When you ain't got nothing, that's when they hit you. Now listen, folks, these women have been coming at me hard and strong. What are you trying to get all kinds of emails, all kinds of stuff, what info. That's why it's so hard for me to trust a woman. Right? That's why it's so hard for me really to open up to a woman and be all mushy and lovey-dovey. Right? Because in the back of my head I know, right? I've gone through this my whole life. Right? They don't want me. They don't care about me. It's the name. It's the power. It's the that's what they want. That's what they want. Right? They just think I'm loaded and all this crap, and they just run people through the ringer. They come at you when you're at your weakest. It's just like the mafia's been telling me for I don't know how long. Right? They'll come at you with your friends. They'll come at you when you're weak. Right? That's the only way they can take you down. Yeah. And that's what they've done. We hope your surgery goes good, Kiki Man. But like I said, folks, this is just that they're hoping it just goes away. This ain't going away, folks. They won't let it go away. Right? These people have created fraudulent paperwork, government paperwork. They have they paid money to have a warrant, fraudulent made, and then had cops, their cops, crooked cops, call and pick up that guy, and they abused them. Fake stuff. Most of these creators created fake stuff. Altered photos, fake documents, fake warrants. That's what these people do. They're traffickers, folks, prostitutes, drug dealers, gun runners. And they got all the paperwork. If we ain't dealing with the Reich, with Germany's, Hitler's thing all over again, I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's exactly what the Germans had when we were at war. Where there was more German spies over here, and they had fake documentation. So I agree with some of the professionals and the higher ups. It's too far gone. Got to burn it down and start over. I'm being held hostage myself, right? It is. It's like a hostage situation. What do you do? Nothing. Ride it out. Hopefully we go back. That's why I want to run in 2024. Why? Because I want to bring back moral integrities. Who's the most powerful thing in America? The citizen and the working man and woman. And our children are the most important thing, and our families are the most important thing in America, not halfway around the world. We'll help if we can, but when the ship's going down, you save your own people, and they ain't even doing that. So you might see Johnny Kramer running in 2024. I might run with Bobby Kennedy and Trump. Right? This madness has got to stop. Corruption is real. Even cops, government people are corrupt. They're within our organization. There ain't nothing we could do. Right? Hang in. Buy a camera. I don't, I got a cell phone, but it ain't hooked up. But I use it for videos and photos. Just to video it. Right? But these dang cops are so good. If they want you, they'll hack your computer and take every video you got. The government's that good where if you're onto something and it's about to implicate them, they'll make it. It's the fake Messiah, folks. It's the devil himself. You're welcome, Kiki. I hope everything goes good with your shoulder surgery. But what are we dealing with? They're possessing people, folks. Literally trespassing on people. Demons. Their eyes are changing. That a sign of. Right? Their eyes are turning color right in front of people. Yeah, well, it's either alien or demonic or the fallen angels that the Lord spoke of. Possibly. Something's going on. It's big. It's huge. Right? It's bigger than Trump. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than everybody. Uh, spies working for these people. Right? It's unreal. You can't fall in love with a woman today because you're afraid that she's going to use your information for a YouTube creator because they offer a couple $100 or a round on the merry-go-round with 5-6 guys getting tag team or whatever. It's a sick world we live. Good morning, Debbie. Hopefully everything is going good. Foot surgery. Oh, I hope everything goes good, Kiki, man. But I was just taking a break. It's good to see Debbie Fox this morning. How you doing, Deb? Nah, lovely lady. Make sure you check out her channel, folks. Debbie Fox channel. And check out all my mods channels that I got. But this is the thing we're dealing with. These YouTubers have made it to where we don't believe anything they say. We don't trust anything they say. And here's the thing. It has caused such chaos between man and woman. This is why we are shipping people. Women from other countries are coming here because men are tired of the American woman with all the mind games and all the bull crap. And men are coming for the women that ain't involved in this YouTube scam thing, right? They just don't want this madness in their families. And I don't blame them, not one bit. So that's what I think of the whole situation. I've lost a lot of people, but a lot of these people came to my channel from these other channels, these crime channels, but they didn't come here for anything to keep an eye on me, right? We got one guy out there that claims he knows all of all, the great Wizard of Oz, right? Well, whatever, right? I let you people know what I want you to know, and that's about it. And if you're worried about some of my modeling photos or me being on a dating site, well, I'm not on any dating. My photos are, but I'm not. Right now, I've been voted, I don't know how many times, the most viewed profiles or whatever. Right? Hey, you know what? That ain't even bother. What bothers me is when you take them photos and you try and extort me with it and you try and make money off of me, right? That's what bothers me. And my team of lawyers, and they're just as mad as me. They're madmen. And that's what you need in this world today is lawyers and security that are themselves madmen, because that's how bad it's got to, right? These people are crazy that are trying to bring us down, trying to extort us, blackmail, kill. Some of these guys have hired, it's a proven fact, hired hitmen to try and kill me. Although their hitmen got taken out before they got to me. We got a great team, folks. We know everything, right? That's our job, to keep America safe. And you guys are crying about your hitmen that got killed. Well, I'm sorry, man. When you go against the best of the best, you better be prepared to bring body bags. And some of your folks are going in the ground before you even know what hit you. Right? I'm a hot commodity right now, folks. Right? Most of these dudes have been getting the trust of these women. And they've been showing photos and putting private information out on these women. It's horrible what happened to these women. I can tell you one thing. I've never done anything like that to a woman. And I got some news for you men out there. Right? There's one thing you don't do is abuse a woman. You do that and you ain't getting none, right? But what we also are seeing is a lot of these women are making up lies, and that'll wreck a man's life, right? You abuse a vagina, you ain't getting no vagina no more, right? It's all these people are trying to wreck our lives. These people are trying to keep me away from a woman, right? Why? Because they know every man needs a woman. Every woman needs a man. It makes life a lot easier. That's God's intent, was for a man to be with a woman, right? It's these folks have gone nuts, completely nuts, and they will go through any extremes to keep their little secrets and their little rackets hidden. Can I get an amen from somebody that even these people that are claiming out saying they exposed it all? They didn't expose nothing. This channel and me exposed all these people. I was the only one that said these people are nuts. They're completely nuts. They created their own beds, let them lie in it. They covered up murders of children, let them lie in it. They've been extorting, blackmailing for I don't know how long, folks. Right? Let them lie in their beds. Nobody can save them. Even themselves can't save them. I'm going back to the Bible where it says they were marked. There's nothing you could do. I don't know. And another thing, folks, I'm not trying to kill anybody. Because I told you folks that it was in the original Bible, certain things, everyone comes at me. I'm trying to kill all the tattooed people. No. I don't write the Bible. Right? I didn't write it. It ain't my rule. If anyone kills anyone, it'll be the Lord, not me. Right? I didn't write the Bible. All I'm doing is telling the information that it was out there. Right? That's it. And people are coming at me like I'm the one that's going to do all that. No, I'm not doing nothing. You think I'm going to sit in prison? That's another thing. They've made prison so good. These people get out of prison and they'll kill somebody just to go back in prison, to hang out with their homies. These people got phones. TVs. It's like a five-star hotel, right? It's no wonder these people are just killing. It's a madhouse. Government can't get control of it. The government's like, we're going to have to do so. You're going to have to do something. These people have become more powerful than the United States government. They're laughing at these people. They're locking up military dudes. They're locking up cops. They're locking up. It's become a joke, right? People are like, what's going to happen? Well, probably America's going to be destroyed. And then it's going to be gone through again and rebuilt, right? The madness. You just gave them too much freedoms, government. The Lord, the Lord's got his head in his hand going, they just gave him too much freedoms, right? They just gave him too much freedoms. And they did. You have the right to be free. You're a free man. You don't have the right to orchestrate coups against the government. You don't have the right to go out and kill and slaughter, rape, pillage, traffic. You don't have that right, folks. You have the right to be an American citizen and be peaceful and demonstrate peaceful and protest peaceful, not burning down buildings and tearing everything apart. America is a third world country, folks. We have opened up the curtains and showed you. You think it's this kingdom that God is, it's nothing, folks, but a bunch of crazy madmen and women. And they're raising their children to become crazy madmen. Whoever is running this new generation is creating rapists, killers, terrorists. They're creating it. You're scared of surgery? You'll be okay, Kiki. You'll be all right. I've had 4 or 5 surgeries already in my life. It is scary. It's very scary, right? It is. But you'll be okay, Kiki man. For one, they're going to knock you out. They'll come in and say, we're just going to give you a little something to calm your nerves before surgery. And they'll inject something into you. And the next thing you know, you'll be sleeping like a baby. And then you wake up and you're like, what happened? Where am I? You'll be all right. Yeah, you'll just have to relax for a couple months, Kiki. Can I get you ladies anything, a coffee or anything? But this is what we're going through. We've been hip to it. Like I said, before I even got on YouTube, people told me, you know, they're going to come at you with your name and the whole thing, with the music and the movie thing. And they're going to try and extort you, blackmail you. They're going to try and do, even cops are going to try and shake you down. The government's going to come at you. And they all did. I'm lucky to be alive. But the truth is, it's a madhouse, folks. That is the truth. I got to get some coffee. Hold on. All righty. Oh, boy. So that's my opinion on this whole thing. Kiki, we hope you're doing good. We hope everything goes good. We know what nobody trusts doctors, right? That's another thing we need in this country. Are good doctors and surgeons. You'll be okay, Kiki. I'm not trying to scare you. But if you ain't got a country that's healthy, if you ain't got a country where people take an oath to save your life, no matter how much money, no matter what the circumstances is, they can't be bought. That's the kind of doctors we need, right? We need doctors that are going to tell the big pharma, no, that's not the problem, and we're going to handle it this way. Right? Half of this country has been swept with rabies. Now, a lot of people are saying that's impossible. You want to make a bet? Not when you got doctors that don't know anything about rabies. Do you understand, folks? America is in a lot worse shape than you folks will ever know. Ever know. I know the doctor said it was just a rash. No, it was rabies rash. Therefore, that person went around that person and it spread like wildfire. Sure, there's a cure for it. But when you ain't got doctors, and sometimes there's not even a cure for rabies, so sometimes it goes so far you can't save them. And that's what we've been dealing with, folks, is when you ain't got a country that has proper things, proper doctors, proper health care, you got nothing but a sick country of madmen, crazy, that'll turn on their own military men. And we're seeing that too within the military. They're killing their own military people. You broke a bone in two places. They'll fix you up. Don't worry about it, Kiki. A couple pins, a couple rods, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. But I'm just trying to touch base on what this country really needs. For one, clean water. For two, food. And when you got other countries' agendas that are more important than your own country's people, you got problems. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're seeing. That's what I can say is I don't trust any of these people. Right? It's a proven fact that most of these YouTube creators sent women in, sent people into my chat. A lot of these people are in my lockup. The name on the channels keep changing constantly, the faces. We got them. That's why they've been coming over. Please let me go and please do this, please that. Check out these women. No. We got a grip on them. It's a tight grip, and it's almost like the song I sang. Once I get a grip, we're not letting go until they bleed. So what am I going to do? Nothing. I ain't going to do crap. You think I'm going to waste everything I got again after losing everything I had once? Right? These people are sending people in saying we got kids with them. Right? What's that? Child scam. Right? Paternity test scam going on. Right? Supposedly I got 900 kids. I wish I would have slept with 900 women. Are you kidding? Well, I don't wish that, but 900 kids, been married 250 times. Are these people nuts? all fake information put out on YouTube. All fake. I've looked at all my information. It's all fake. I will admit to the stuff I did when I was a minor, but the rest of this crap that they're saying everybody's got and all this crap is fake, folk. It's fake. Fake warrants, fake everything. That's how they did it back in Germany. And that's how they're doing it here in America. Bunch of madmen. And women. Some of these women are involved in it too. No, you'll be bionic. You'll be all right. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. That's why I'm having a robot wife made. Right? 3 speeds. What women out there? You women got 3 speeds? I don't think so. I don't think so. My woman being created right now will be able to plug a vacuum hose into a vacuum. She'll do the dishes. She'll do everything. But when it comes to loving, well, she'll have 3 speeds, which you women ain't got 3 speeds. You're human. That's going to be a lot of changing going on. But all right, I got to run somewhere. Oh, I got an errand to run. And then I got to do some other things. Folks, if I can get a prayer for my family, for my little brothers, and even for me, and for most of these people on YouTube that have been ran through the ringer and been hacked, and my channel has been hacked. I don't know how many times, right? And then I get it fixed, and then they do it again or whatever. They're all being tracked. Everything's being tracked. Why? It's because 2024 is going to be about the American citizen, our families, our disabled, our weak, our poor. Everything that this government said that this government was supposed to be about has been a farce. Right? Foobar is what Grandpappy used to say, a bunch of foobar. Of course, that was when they were at war with Germany or whatever. And I love Germany. I'm part German. The good half, right? Not the bad half that is holding people hostage, or if you don't do what they say, you don't get health care, or your disability gets taken away. I'll be the first one to admit I have a disability, but my disability ain't that bad where I'm going to go out and rape, pillage, steal, and kill everybody, right? I'm crazy, but not that crazy, right? Another thing, we're wasting so much money on revaluating people, right? Our health care. Well, we're going to have to reevaluate them. What did you say the first time the guy came in? Well, he's got a disability. He's schizophrenia. He's got this and that. Okay, do you think that's going to change? I don't think so, folks. You're wasting our money. We can look at that person and see that they have a disability. We don't need to examine them. We can look at them and see that they have a problem. You folks are wasting my American people's money. You're wasting our time. You've caused more havoc in my country than anything, which you're reevaluating people. You made that mother load up their disability kid that was in a wheelchair, all their crap to go down there so you can look at that kid and tell them, well, there's no change. He still did. Are you people idiots? I think so. Lord, I think you might have to clean the earth one more time, but these people have just wrecked everything. Everything. Is it a demon? Yes. Are they under God? No. Not when you can look at a person and see they're at the death's door, but yet they want to load people up to be reevaluated. Right? I'm as crazy as they come, but I know if I get too crazy, well, they'll lock me up in a prison or they'll lock me up in some nut hut. I know that. Why? Because it's happened to me. That's how they keep their money, and that's how they stay in power. Now, we have labeled all this country Nazis, and we've also labeled you cuckoo. You're tyrants, terrorists, madmen. You'll do anything to stay in power. And that's why they put the key in someone's hand that will say, enough is enough. And we are going to clean this whole world and start over again. And you people are mad because you don't have that key. And it has to be done. There's no way around it. You folks will never change. You've been so blinded by Satan, you folks don't even know. You folks got so many demons in you. It's phenomenal. It's unbelievable. No, I got to go. I got an errand to run. I'll be back. You folks have a great day. I want to thank Kiki Man for stopping in. I want to thank the great Debbie Fox for stopping in. And I want to thank a lot of you. Kiki, we hope you're okay. I'm sure your surgery will go fine. Are they sending other people's sickness to us? Yes. Right? Old Limp Willie, Ernie Shell or whatever, right? Now mysteriously everyone else got the Limp Willie or whatever's going on. Like witchery and sorcery and everything is now real, folks. I passed the law. We are prosecuting people that are practicing the black magic, this witchery stuff, sorcery stuff, whatever it may be. Yes. Is there a law now where these people will not be able to work in a government job, be around hospitals or anything? Yes. That's how our country was invaded. Here we think all this it's God. It's God. It wasn't God, folks. You think God's going to come along and uh, tattoo people and pierce their bodies and say these people belong to me? I don't think so. That's not what the Bible said. I think you folks should open your Bible. When Jesus comes back, folks, this time it is going to be to do one thing and one thing only. And that's clear the scum off of this earth, exactly as the Bible said. Not do completely opposite. Brainwash. Open your eyes, folks. Come to Jesus. Repent your sins. And I ain't talking about little baby sins. These people say sin is sin. Oh, it is? You folks want to take that 15-year-old kid and cast him into hell because he's looking at a Playboy book compared to some man that slaughtered 50 people or raped 16 women and it killed kids and whatever? You want to say that the 15-year-old kid looking at a Playboy book is just as much sin as a man that slaughtered everything in his way? You're nuts. You folks are completely crazy. Your religions have destroyed this country. Your madness, your Reich, your old power great Illuminatis have destroyed everything. Right? Now the government has no option but to destroy everything and start over. The Lord is given no option. They got to destroy everything and start over. Love you guys. Love you, Debbie. Love you, Kiki Man. Hope you're all doing good. Kiki Man, don't worry about your surgery. You'll be fine. Before you know it, you'll be out doing chores in the yard. Now, you folks enjoy your day. I got an errand to run. I'll be back later. Maybe not. I've enjoyed not being on YouTube. And folks, don't believe anything these folks say. You think I'm not on YouTube because of these idiots? That they scare me? I don't think so, folks. I'm off YouTube because YouTube don't run my life, folks. Do you understand? YouTube don't control me. So when I want to take a break, I'll take a break. Everyone, you'll get out of rigmatation. Who gives a crap? I'm not on YouTube for that. I went on YouTube to prove people wrong, and I've done my job. And if I don't want to make a video for 6 months, I won't make a video for 6 months. If I want to do something different, I'll do it. If I want to play guitar, I'll do it. Why? Because it's my channel. No one owns it but me. And if someone bought it, oh well, you don't control my channel. You bought it without me knowing it. Right? Everything is a scam. Everything is his fault to the great, powerful people that have money. Not no more, folks. I'm sorry. I wish I can help you. I can't. No one helped me when I was in the pits of hell. No one helped me when I was in the grave. Well, the Lord did, but that was about it. So I'm done with all the madness, and I'm glad that I control my own life. No one else does. No YouTubers, nobody. I do. It's my channel. It's been hacked so many times. This channel, my channel, has supported probably 100 channels with views and subs. Not because I told them to, because my channel was hacked. And these people got the views and subs from me being hacked. So we're on to it. We know all their scams. It's just a matter of waiting for them to all cry. Right? That old saying. Right? There ain't nothing left to do but cry now. And I've done my share of crying. Right? All right, folks. Be good. Be safe. Don't believe everything you hear with these people. I can't believe anything they say. Right? Yes, it's true. They're sending women and spies, whatever, to try. They don't love you. Right? Well, some of them might. Right? But some of them mainly have an agenda, and that's to get intel so they can send it to either AB or Ernie Shell or Tiffany or one of these creators, so they can go ahead and use it against you. Right? It's called blackmail extortion, folks. It's a racket. I don't care if you got naked photos of me. I don't care what you got on me. My past is the past. And I went forward, and you folks are stuck in the past. Have fun with my ghost in the past. Right? You're going to be living with my ghost for a long time, folks. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. God bless everybody. Amen to everything. All power goes to Jesus and God, and all glory goes to God. Amen. Be safe. Thanks, Debbie Fox and Kiki Man, for showing up. Love yous. You're all great ladies, strong ladies. Don't get wrapped up into that crap. Don't be used. Find yourselves a good man that's going to treat you good and settle down. Right? That's my best thing. Find a good woman or find a good man, whatever floats your boat, and settle down, folks. Right? Everybody needs somebody to love. Right? At least that's what Dean Martin used to sing about. Everybody needs somebody. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Talk to you folks later.